All right, we're going to use a Pythagorean identity for this one. Our sine squared, we are going to rewrite it as 1 minus cosine squared so that we can get all like terms. So basically all the same variables, for lack of a better word. So we've got 1 minus cosine squared instead of that sine squared plus cosine theta equals cosine squared theta. And then you can subtract cosine squared from both sides. And I'm going to rewrite it as I go, but it's going to be a negative 2 cosine squared plus cosine plus a 1 equals a 0. I hate factoring when this front is negative, so I am literally going to multiply everything by a negative 1, which really, again, just changes all the signs, and I'm being lazy and not rewriting the whole problem. So when I go to factor this, I need a 2 cosine there and a cosine there. So first times first is 2 cosine squared. I will need a negative 1 and a positive 1. The reason being outer negative 2, positive 1 gives me a negative 1. Negative 2, positive 1 gives me a negative 1. So that's my factoring, and that equals a 0. And of course, each factor set that equal to 0, right? And to save some time, I'm just going to rewrite it as cosine. Ooh, I don't know what I was doing there. Stop that. Stop. There we go. Cosine of theta equals a negative 1/2 from the first factor, and cosine of theta equals a positive 1 from the second factor. And so when you get those answers, multiple parts, okay. When you get your answers from cosine theta equals 1, that answer is a 0, right? That's the only spot that it equals 1. And then we want a negative 1/2, which means we would need 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. So there we go. I say it like all the time that I make videos, but every time I think, or I make videos, I really think I need a new stylus.